Welcome back to Hamburg. As we said, the most prominent leader of the Russian opposition, Alexei Navalny, was released from prison today. But authorities didn't want that moment caught on camera, so they snuck him past reporters who were waiting outside and released him somewhere else. So Navalny did what he always does. He went on YouTube to tell his supporters that together, quote, "We have broken the wall of censorship and lies that Mr. Putin has been building for the last 18 years and managed to bring our ideas to millions." He defiantly promised to, quote, "hold new rallies, even though they will try to ban them." There are rallies still going on here in Hamburg tonight. Dozens have been arrested. But most, if not all of them, were fighting with police in this country. In Russia, it's a different story. Navalny was sent to prison for the crime of calling for an unauthorized demonstration. The unsanctioned rally in Moscow last month lasted only a few minutes. We were there. This is what happens when you try to demonstrate against Vladimir Putin in today's Russia. These demonstrators had come out. They've been denouncing Putin, calling him a criminal. Now the riot police are pushing them back. They're making it very clear that they are not going to put up with this demonstration for long. They didn't. The demonstration was crushed soon after it began, and Navalny wasn't even there. He was arrested right outside his apartment building. And yet, all across Russia's 11 time zones, people answered his call and took to the streets. 1,700 of them were detained by police. Anti-Putin, anti-corruption demonstrations like these are usually broken up with disproportional force. So what's remarkable about these demonstrations is that they took place at all. Exiled Russian dissident and the world's most famous chess master, Garry Kasparov, believes that shows that things in Russia are finally starting to change.
It's a brand new trend in Russia when you have young people, almost teenagers, those who are not poisoned by Putin's propaganda machine. They're not brainwashed by TV because they don't watch TV. They live on the internet, so they follow Navalny and
supporters.
Other bloggers.
Navalny uses YouTube to get his message out and says he wants to run for president next year. But the government charged him with financial crimes, which he says were trumped up to stop him from running against Putin. He's been arrested, he's been beaten, he's had green liquid thrown at his face, which nearly blinded him. But Navalny and his supporters fight on. Fact is, Putin has the backing of a vast majority of Russians. They see him as a strong man, the only man who can revive Russia's power in a world full of enemies. That's why Kasparov says Putin loves making enemies.
As long as Putin stays in power, there will be no world peace. Because Putin cannot afford a peace. He needs conflict as the only atmosphere where he can survive.
And it's that never-ending conflict with the whole world that gives Putin cover for a never-ending crackdown on anyone who speaks out against him. And no one speaks out as loudly as Pussy Riot. This stunt in 2012 made this group of young, profane women in ski masks world famous. It also landed 2 of them in prison.
This man think that you can't criticize your government.
They're out now, and whatever lesson the system was trying to teach them, they didn't learn it. We asked one member, Maria Alokhina, who everyone calls Masha, about the group's provocative name.
I think it's just funny.
So it was a joke on the radio broadcasters and people who have to say it,
I think.
Politicians?
Yeah.
That every time they talk about you, they have to say Pussy Riot.
Yeah.
So you're getting a little dig at them?
Kind of. But now I think we have enough politicians who are okay with pronouncing pussy.
She's talking, of course, about President Trump. She and her friends watched thousands of American women take to the streets in pink hats. It was their kind of protest, but she thinks it should go further.
Very simple, I think. Riot, and do not be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
I think it's already happening. It's important just not to stop.
We'll see you tomorrow.
And just in case anyone missed the message, Pussy Riot has a new video out. And this one is not about Putin.
Your mama come from Mexico, Papa come from Palestine, sneaking all through Syria, crossing all the borderlines.
No more abortions.
One of the most surprising things we learned while putting the show together is that Russia is getting some love in places that will probably surprise you too. Here's NBC's Kelly Kobiella.
In Red State America today, almost half of Republican voters, 49%, consider Russia an ally.
Russian dolls, Russian books, Russia everywhere here. Have you met him?
I've not, no.
Would you like to?
Absolutely. He's fantastic.
What does Russia think of us?
Russia considers us to be the main enemy, Glavny protivnik.
The full and bizarre story after the break. Stay with us.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.